Yes, it's Christmas time. My Christmas time starts in October just because I said so. And I can have that. I just have a moment. It's really November 10th. The elections have just happened. Some of you saw what I wrote about this being a God thing, a supernatural thing happened. But I really believe it's a supernatural thing that's happening, and I just love the Lord. He's just his mighty hand is seen doing divine things. Uh, y'all remember my? I wish I could call this. This has no topic. I'm just chatting. Y'all remember my plant, my bean plant, my black bean plant? Well, it has, I think, met its demise anyway. I'm letting it go, and I'm starting a new one. And I have these three little black beans in this thing. And I get them, Giant, the bean bag from Giant. Yes, I know, I planted from there. But the plant got so big, I don't know if I have to, you have to look at my past pictures and see my plant. But here are the beans. It started. This is not an alcohol glass. I know, right? It looks like a shot, but it's not. It's some kind of thing Carol's husband was given to measure some organic foods, hopefully to fight cancer, whatever. I don't know what it's all about, but it's not a shot. I know it looks like I'm a lush. I'm not. But the Lord, who was a wine drinker on earth, said I should go get me some red wine for the house. And I did. And start having communion. So I think after this I'm going to go have me some communion. Some bread and wine to just worship the Lord. You do it. Do it. Try it. Just any old time of the day. It might break some of y'all's religiosity. I know. Because I thought it had to be done by the priest too. Not the priest, but reverend. Somebody. Deacon. Somebody. But it doesn't. You're the priest. It's you. It's your turn. You're the one called by God. You're the one in the royal priesthood. Hey. Anyway, the beans are going to be a miracle. What I'm waiting for 30 minutes is to see if it gets this little halo around it. I saw it on television that you put them in water for about 30 minutes or so, or maybe an hour, and the little halo will form. And then my girl Yvonne, who has a big garden in the back, and her husband was saying, put them in water and see. You'll see. They may even come up even faster. Even though I don't know how you can come up faster than that black bean did. But I got my pot already. There it is. Can you see it? Yes, I'm playing my Christmas music on TV. On the Music Choice channel. Yes, I am. And Carol came in here, like 2 days after November 2nd. No, November. She came in November 4th. She came in here and said, "Oh my goodness, they're playing Christmas music all day." I said, "I don't know. They announced it on Music Choice. Christmas music starts on November 2nd. I was like, "Woo! Let me put it in my phone and alarm myself that, girl, start that Christmas music because I'm taking Halloween back from Satan. Halloween should be fun. What? It's harvest, pumpkins, and telling the harvest of the Lord and the abundance of the Lord. Harvest is of God. Satan trying to take that. And dressing up in costumes and fun things that kids love. Now you're taking it back and Christians don't want to do it anymore. Simple that. Hallowed be his name. Change it up. Whatever you do, change it up. It's a beautiful, sunny, kind of warm day here in Reston, Virginia. And it's supposed to go up to 60. November 10th. There you go. So I'm happy. I'm a little chilly at this moment, but that's because, when you have these times, they say it's going to be, anyway, it's supposed to be 52 degrees right now at Reagan National. But they tell you things like it's going to be 60 degrees, but it don't get to be 60 degrees till 3 o'clock. So you don't wake up and put your shorts on. You wait till, and then by 4 o'clock it starts getting chilly again. Yeah, it's supposed to be 60 today, Saturday. But, excited about lots of different things happening here in my life. I see God causing me to move ahead. You know, since I've become quite used to going from house to house on my faith walk, and God putting me in different people's homes, I really sort of am getting it. That I can sense when something's about to change. Like my hair, how you like that? Washed it yesterday. From the cut I did, I lopped off a lot. And then I washed it. And then I put Paul Mitchell Hawapui shampoo. And then Paul Mitchell smoothing daily treatment conditioner. And then when I washed it all out, I put Paul Mitchell foaming pomade along with Dollar Store Crystal Ice Gel. I know. I'm like that. You know this already. I have my hat from Target, and then I have my suit from Nordstrom's. You know me already now. So I cornrowed it, braided it in cornrows. Took it out just now and didn't do a fling to it. This is it. This is the style. It's just out there, but it's shiny. And God is doing great things. And He taught me how to cut my hair, and I know it's not perfect. A hairdresser would be like, "Excuse me, but the dead ends are off." Can't beat that. How you like it? So, you know on my faith walk, this stuff is about to pick up because I can sort of see things happening. And one of the things is cleaning up the bathroom. And as I was cleaning the bathroom, scrubbing the shower floor with the Comet, because it just needs to be scrubbed. I'm hearing the Holy Spirit say, "That's right, scrub that floor so that when you leave, she doesn't come in here and go, oh, the mess again. I better really clean out my bathroom after Carol's left." Nah. Start cleaning it now. And also, I'm really suddenly doing a little bit more with the Faith Journey book. And I've really been, how can I describe it? Chafing at the bit. Is that a right word? Is that a real word? So ask the English teacher. I'm so far from where I was when I was so educated. And I still am, but I've just been away from that. Away from the world's knowledge. Yeah. I know I'm moving around. This is not going to be a tape that Vonda's going to use because I'm moving around too much. But it's like, oh Lord, the book is done. Come on, let's put it up on CreateSpace. What are we waiting for? And He's just been telling me to lie down and go to sleep. What? Then I thought I might have got a little bit of a flu last week, and I was sort of forced to lie down. And then I realized that not lying down stayed and sleeping off and on during the day, not taking really any medication besides allergy stuff just to curb the symptoms. He was saying, this is where I want you to be. I want you here, lying down, relaxing. It was like He was saying, I'm very pleased that you are here, lying down, relaxing. This is exactly where I want you to be. And, I'm like, okay. Of course, you get more word because the Bible's right there. You're reading the word. You're listening to the stuff on the internet. You're listening to Christian radio, Christian TV. You listen to the Holy Spirit. You're just like, whoa, you're having a wonderful quiet time in the bed. So I slept through Sandy. The hurricane came through, and I was just watching the tree in front bend almost to the ground, and I was just relaxing. Beautiful. I just loved it. I had no issue. The light didn't go off. Electricity didn't go off. I say lights. Like, I'm from Nigeria. I said the light did not go. The electricity didn't go off. It was just wonderful. And to know that God had been doing His work, a girlfriend at Bible study said to me, Carol, you have lost weight. And because I hadn't seen her, maybe 2 weeks since we had Bible study last. So that's when we really see each other like face to face. I mean, church is like moving and rushing and here and there. But when you sit in someone's home and you're having Bible study with a group, a small group, you really see them. And ooh, that's a sermon. And you really see someone. You have a fellowship. You have a fellowship with them, but you don't really see them. There's a lesson, and there's a sermon there. There's a teaching there. So she saw me, and she's like, "Oh my goodness!" And I said, "Really, Mary? Really?" She says, "Yes." I'm like, "Okay, amen, hallelujah." But now wearing my clothes in my bathroom. Yeah, I'm still in my bathroom. And my bathroom and stuff. I'm like, it's too big. It's getting bigger and bigger, Lord. So I get why he didn't give me a lot of money and say, go shop and shop till you drop, because I'm still taking off weight, apparently. Which is fine with me. I'm good with that. But I've gone back to the book. He's by his divine hand. And I know it's going to be, I know what he's trying to do. I know what the Lord is trying to do. He's trying to make sure I do the book by his divine hand. That I don't try to do the book under my power, under my abilities to coordinate a publication, which I know how to do, that I don't try to put the book together according to my knowledge, that I just really stay in the flow of the Holy Spirit, and that I really let him have his way. So I find myself watching TV, reading, knitting and crocheting is going on. I'm starting a helmet. It's going to be funny. I think it's not almost done, but I want a hat. I want a hat that I can put up over big hair, you know, and I'm not going to say it that way, but this is going to go all the way up. It'd be like a hood. I call it my helmet of salvation. What is it? Is helmet of... what is it? Helmet of salvation, right? Anyway, it's a helmet. And it's going to be cute. I saw a little girl with one. I can make that. And it will be warm. It'll be right over my ears. If I put a little drawstring, so if I need to tug it around my... I mean, I don't like cold. Any of you all know me. You know, cold, I don't like you. So, I'm still doing my knitting and crocheting. Really great, fun things are happening. I'm not going to get all the way up and move out of the shot and show it to you, but doing some great color work. You know how I did the Argyle. Doing great color work. That's happening. Do you notice how that's exciting me? I'm like, looking at my passion. Has my passion moved to textiles? I wonder what the Holy Spirit's going to do with that. Anyway, so I do these things, and then I go back to the book, and I work on something. I think I have my cover. I think. I like what I'm seeing right now. I don't know why I like this, but it's something about it, and I keep pulling it up to see if I really like it. But I mean, I don't know if it's even, and I don't know if Create Space and Vonda might be able to tell me, will help you and correct you and say that's not color. I don't know. That color is not deep enough. I don't know. But anyway, that kind of stuff is happening. So I'm doing one thing or the other, and then I'm writing. The book is done. It's now just going back over, reading it, correcting it. As I'm going, I'm finding myself being led to do just what my memoir teacher told me to do, to record myself reading it, because she said the book, it has your voice, and we can hear your voice through it, but how much more exciting for you to read it to us. So it might be an audio book as well. So I'm recording myself reading it, which she said, record your voice now so that you're still in the throes of it. You know, don't get the book out there, it's selling, and then you try to record your voice now, soon after you have been with us and recorded and read it to us, so that it's still fresh in your mind how it sounds. That's why I'm doing it. So those things are occurring. Plus, the women of God I'm fellowshipping with, they are just speaking into my life. Rory heard, and she said in church that, and I'm excited about moving on, but at the same time, I'm scared. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Why not? I'm scared of what It's going to happen. And the Lord's been cautioning me on that. He's such a sweet, gentle daddy. He said, you're scared. You don't have to be scared. He doesn't say, do not be scared. He's like, you don't have to be scared. I understand that you're a little worried. He said, but that's because you're going to the future and I'm not there yet. I'm here with you in the present. Be in my presence, in the presence, and you'll be much more calm. But when you start thinking, if I'm going to go, okay, my next stage of the journey, where am I going to be? What's going to be happening? He says, you're going to be able, he says, you're going to have a wonderful time because you're having a wonderful time now. You're going to be, you're equipped and prepared to be in it. Don't worry about it. So I'm not, for now. But Rory was like, the Lord told her there wouldn't be too many more Sundays that I would be sitting next to her in church, which I don't always sit next to her in church, but you know, I sit next to her in church enough times. And she says, I'll always be here next to you. And I was like, wow. Then the Holy Spirit told Carol I wasn't going to be here too much longer either. So he's really smoothly getting people ready for me to move on out of their lives. I find myself telling them, I think I might have said it twice now, if you all don't see me again and you don't hear from me, don't be mad. I'm doing the work of the Lord, because there are people who have been on my faith journey who don't hear from me anymore. You know, so it's just, I'm just doing what God asked me to do. I still love you and I'm still doing what the Lord asked, but there are some places in the line of the journey that he says, don't look back there. It's not because it's bad, it's just don't go. I don't know why all the reasons that Jesus took the blind man who was brought by his friends to meet Jesus out of the town to heal him. And then when he healed him and he saw he could see trees, and then he realized they were people, or whatever the thing was. But anyway, he was healed a little bit, and then he was healed even better. And then Jesus told him, don't go back in the town, go around another way. In other words, avoid your friends, you know? But I don't want to say, like, what? I just have to say it. God is odd. He's very odd to us. He's not odd for real, but he's odd to us. Because he tells us to do things that are rude. I mean, he told the 70, I'm just saying it. He told the 70 to go out and, you know, go without their purse and without second shoes and without change of clothes, and to greet no one on the way. What? Okay. For a Yoruba woman, you don't greet somebody on the way. Hey! Who do you think you are that you should not greet people on the way? Very insulting. Don't greet anybody on the way. What is that? That's what Jesus told him to do. Don't greet anybody on the way. So I'm telling, I said, I think it might have been the third time I said, if I don't see you, no, I love you. And each person has said, oh, you email us. Oh, you can at least text us. Rory said, you can run, but you can't hide. I'll find you on Facebook. God might cut me off from Facebook. I don't know. But I'm ready. I'm ready. Whatever he has to say, whatever he's going to do, whatever it's going to look like, I know it's going to be good. I know it's going to increase the kingdom of heaven. I know it's going to make my life more abundant and beautiful than it is now. And I know that it's going to bring glory to the name of the Lord. So I'm ready. I'm excited. Love you. You know what's happening? I'm pressing the thing. It's not stopping. Love you. I don't know. I think I'm NBC and I got to have a wonderful finish.